already leaving the yard now. We are at, it was 13.8, just went back to 13.9. Oh man, this shit is stressful. Roll the window up. Now it's going between 13.8 and 13.9. Let's see which way I need to go to get to your house. Damn, G. Swear wide as hell. Looking at 13.8 now. Car seems to be idling decent.
In 1.9 miles, turn right onto Route 291 South. At the next light, turn right.
Alright, volts is still at 13.8. Oh, let me log out. Up, volts went back up to 13.9 now. Up back to 13.8. Alright, let me log out. Alright, we're back. So as of right now, volts are going between 13.8 and 13.9. This is Sheriff. They can see my plate. I don't want to hear no problems. He definitely probably want to talk to me. He probably want to run my plate and everything, low key. My shit legit though, bro. Go about your business. Volts are at 13.8, going between 13.8 and 13.9, which is pretty good. Haven't dropped below that yet. Get your ass out the way. You see what I'm trying to do. Come on, bro. Thank you.
At the next light, turn left. At the light, turn left onto South Noland Road.
Shaking the camera.
In 2 miles, turn right onto East 39th Street South.
why we're seeing that, because the CCM override needed to be enabled. Questions for the tuner? So, but this is helping. This is definitely very helpful.
Yeah, I agree.
Signal, right? It's passing. So what you're doing is you're watching it go from this ignition 1 signal. When the relay gets commanded on, this is it on the other side. Okay? So we're key on. We expect these to be the same.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go key off to the accessory position, and then I'm going to plug in the second set of gauges here, these bottom two. I'm going to plug those in, and you're going to watch it over here, and it's going to change.
Okay.
So I'm going to go down 1. So I'm now in the accessory position.
Okay. Gotta find this issue.
So I'm going to put the add fuse in.
Okay. Let me see.
See how that jumped back up?
Yeah, it was a 0.
So it should be at 0 with it unplugged.
Yeah.
Now come over to the front of the engine bay.
Yeah.
And
Come over
you
here.
can
You
hear
can
it.
listen to the throttle body actuates like you first hit the key, and you've got step power up.
Off of you just plugging in the gauge?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Bro.
Yeah, they're back feeding voltage to the whole PCM.
Wow.
And that's what you're seeing over here is that this command state normally, if it's installed correctly, should be 0.
Uh-huh. It is 0 now.
Uh-huh. And then when I put the adder back in,
Wow.
we get the 11. So if I put stock fuse back in it,
Yeah.
so I can show you on Shopkey what that looks like if you'd like.
Sure. So yeah, explain it a little bit more to me if you don't mind. So I kind of understand what I'm going on just visually what I'm seeing, but give me some wording, as far as that as well.
Sometimes you will find, and GMs seem to be the most sensitive to it, but sometimes you'll find that voltage bleeds, right? So in the case of these gauges, you've got 2 power wires and a ground,
Okay.
plus your signal data, right?
Okay.
The power wires themselves, those are going to be 12-volt constants, much like a radio, and then you're going to have an ignition sense that's going to tell when the ignition comes on. So in these gauges in particular, they pull power directly off the diagnostic port. That's what that plug is,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So it's going to pull its power and ground off of that.
Okay.
But that's constant voltage, so the gauges don't know when it's actually running and when it's not. So they need another wire that's a sense that tells it, hey, it's coming. It's the ignition is on, right? So
Okay.
that's what that sense wire is.
Okay. Interesting.
Let's take a look here.
All schematics.
Yep, I'm looking for fuse 13. This is all underhood. So this fuse 13, they've tied into the cigarette lighter. So they're backfeeding voltage back through here to all of this and through this relay. And that's what's kicking on the wrap relay down here, and then there's multiple relays under the hood that it turns on as well. So you're just backfeeding voltage to this circuit.
Wow, that is crazy. How the fuck you find that out? That's the real question. How did you find that shit out?
Well, we started running down the diagnostic procedure at a shop key.
Okay.
And it came to the point where I was looking underneath the dash and I noticed a lot of wires going down there.
Yeah.
I left some of the panels exposed so I could bring to your attention.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
The wiring. So this is all your switches down here. They're quite a mess.
Yeah.
Those are uninsulated. Butt splices there I can see shiny copper, so those are problematic.
Okay.
The ground wires to this are just shoved behind a bolt. So those need ringlets.
Okay.
And all this needs just cleaned up.
Yeah.
Down here, same sort of deal. They did use ringlets here, but just kind of a mess. You've got, I think I counted 3 add a few circuits. These little guys here, right, which are popular, but we've now kind of exceeded to the point where we need to stop using these, and we might need to look at getting an additional fuse block.
Okay.
For all of the accessories going on, that makes that, you know, 1 or 2 things not a big deal, but when we start adding all these, you know, I see 4 of them so far, you know, and these are all look like they're 20 amps.
I think so.
So we've
tripled. Exceeded, for sure.
Right.
Exceeded the damn.
For now, what I can do is I can put a diode in here, since this is an ignition sense, it's not pulling a lot of amperage.
Okay.
I can put a 6 amp diode in line here.
Okay.
And that'll just allow electricity to flow out to the gauges, but not back down through the fuses.
Okay.
Right, so
we can do that. Do you want to clean all that shit up over there as well?
Yeah, you know I will.
Come on, you know what I'm saying? We already got it exposed. We might as well go on and get it in. I didn't know that the shit actually looked like that.
I mean, there's more.
Yes.
It's just up here. I see they added the.
So these are, remember I told you there's a couple shops I've been to prior to Jeremy and stuff as well. So
yeah,
as you see, you know,
these
we're finding a lot of little bits and pieces. Remember I told you how some of my shit got wrapped around the windshield wiper.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you see, that's probably pre of that mess.
Here's some that come up into here for something.
Oh yeah.
We don't even know what. So this needs to get pulled off, and we'll clean all this up.
Yes, let's do all that.
And get it
Let's
right.
do all that. Yes.
Okay.
Let's do all of it.
Yeah.
I'm an installer as well.
Okay.
The biggest thing I can stress is if you find a shop that does it right, fucking stick with them.
And that's really what it is, because my mechanic, there's
everybody is different as far as how they install. Okay, Sean and I are real similar. I solder everything. Sean solders 95% of everything.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
Yeah.
you have to find somebody who you know is gonna do it right versus you going to another shop, or you go down to Kansas City and they're gonna put amps and subs in.
But is it gonna be properly?
But is it gonna be proper?
Exactly.
That's the big question.
Is it gonna be ran right? Is it gonna be neat? Is it gonna look right? You know, is it gonna have the proper, you know,
Absolutely.
like you said, fuses and everything. You know, all that shit. Is it tapped in correctly? All that shit. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't stress that enough. I kid you not. We see it all the time.
So
That's insane.
what is this? Never did figure out what this was.
That block, now that I don't know what that is.
Got a vacuum line going on.
A vacuum line, so it could be.
Is this your boost?
It could be this one.
I bet that's your
Yeah,
boost gauge.
yeah. It's the boost gauge off of the whatchamacallit.
Well, it's just chilling up here with everything else wrapped around. They didn't use a grommet when they came through the firewall. They left a hole over here, but they didn't even grommet up at all.
Man. I ain't gonna say no names, but I ain't gonna say no names on camera. I'll say that, but yeah, this is a shit show, as y'all see. This is a fucking shit show. Man, this shit is insane. Why the hell is it fucking when you plug the shit in, the throttle body, that really blows me. I ain't gonna lie. That shit is insane. And you said it was these fuses that's actual?
Yeah. So it's when you throw the added fuse in,
Yeah.
and it just powers up these relays.
That's
So it's
insane.
staying on.
So they're running the whole fucking time. Wow.
Yep. constant little draw on everything.
Yeah.
Your pedal will feel better now.
Yeah. So I noticed that. I'm gonna push these out of the way for you. I'm gonna leave these gauges unplugged. I want to move this all this way. I want you to start up before it gets too late. I want you to feel if the pedal feels any different to you with it.
Okay.
The correct way.
Okay. This is insane. This is fucking insane. Alright, y'all, we'll be back. Alright, they want me to feel the pedal. They said the pedal feels real different since they found all this shit. So let's see.